we're going to see the Canadian Snowbirds take off. They'll be going from the left to the right on runway 25. We're looking toward the east right now. There they go. 3 of them. And then 3 more after them. The first 3 are airborne now. Second 3 are airborne. The last 3 are airborne. They're little training jets. Interesting. That one FA-18 is louder than all 9 of these little Canadian jets. It's also 10 times more expensive, but and also it reflects a different philosophy. The Canadian Snowbirds are not flying the best and most current fighter jet of Canada. They're flying these little training jets. A lot easier to fly and a lot cheaper to run. Now they're going to come around and do a giant pass. So we'll see them.
We have your Canadian Forces Snowbirds safely airborne. And now we're going to scan the skies high above us because somewhere up there is Kent Beach. He is about 66,000 feet, and there he is. The smoke is on. He has turned the engine off. He's turned the airplane into a glider, and he is going to start from way up there and glide through an entire aerobatic routine and bring it right down in front of us and put the spinner of the propeller right into the hands of a brave young soul. We'll tell you about that in a second. Let's enjoy Kent Beach and the Interstate Cadet Dead Stick routine.
Meanwhile, off in the distance, the 9 Canadian Snowbirds are way off in the distance getting ready, while this guy mumps around directly above us. Engine off. This little light aircraft is gliding. It gets enough speed and it can do a loop all about the engine. And he's going to land it, theoretically, bring it right up to the sky and be out. And he'll put his little nose right into the guy's hand. That's how accurate he is. He'd probably do it too.
That the propeller is not turning. That means the engine is completely turned off. Every once in a while you may see the propeller blades swing around as if windmills there in the wind. But this is all energy management. Nice, beautiful Barnstormer's loop there.
Now he's doing a roll, a barrel roll, no, half roll. Coming back. He's inverted right now. No, he's not. Now he's coming out straight. Now, oh, that's a quick left turn.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the music down here so that we can listen and see if we can hear the wind sailing through the struts of that aircraft.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Did You hear that?
Little wind sound.
Very cool. Straight down towards the ground. Once again, the engine not generating any power whatsoever. All right. We took that aircraft from 6,000 feet. Glided it down right to the surface. And right now, what he's doing is he's setting up for his landing. Out there at the center spoke, straight out in front of you, is Alana Reed. She is going to, there she is, waving to you. What she's going to do is she's going to hold her hand out, and Kent Peach is going to land the airplane and taxi the aircraft and put the spinner right into her palm of her hand. There's the touchdown, right there. Kent is back on the ground. He's working the brakes. He's got Alana in sight. And right about now, Alana is seeing a great big grin on Kent Peach's face because he just loves flying so much. Getting closer, closer, and right about there, capture!
He did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Kent Peach from Minot, North Dakota, and thanks very much, Alana Reed, for a great job. And now over to you guys, the Snowbirds.
We should see these 9 little Canadian jets.
Good, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. On behalf of the commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Chris England, and all members of 431 Squadron, would like to
Canada.
Ancient tradition, excellence. The team consists of 9 airplanes flying close formation, demonstrating thrilling and beautiful aerobatic and solo formation. I'm the music and narration. Our aircraft, the Canadian designed and built Canadair Tudor, which painted its distinctive red and white paint scheme, are symbolic of our national flag. The air display flight is comprised of 11 pilots, 12 aircraft technicians, and our public affairs officer, Captain Thomas Edelson, from right here in Mission, BC. At our home base in Moose Jaw, we're supported by 5 officers and over 50 specialist airmen and airwomen. And all Snowbirds team personnel are serving members of the Canadian military. We're honored to represent the skill, professionalism, and teamwork of all members of the Canadian forces stationed at home and in locations around the world like Afghanistan, the Sinai, the Congo, the Sudan, the Mediterranean, Arabian Seas, and many others. We're proud to fly Canada's colors across North America year after year. To this date, the Snowbirds have performed for almost 143 million spectators, from Inuvik to Florida, and from the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific. The show you're about to see is the result of over 6 months of intensive preparation and training, during which you will witness over 50 different formations and maneuvers. My name is Captain Scott Greenfield, Snowbird 10 from Cobourg, Ontario. I'm a former instructor on the Harbor 2, a search and rescue pilot on the Buffalo, and a Canadian Stat utility and training pilot. Today's safety pilot is Captain Steve McDonald, Snow 11 from New Waterford, Nova Scotia. Captain McDonald is a former CP-140 Aurora pilot and instructor. And now, look straight ahead for the 9 twinkling lights, and listen in as Major Wave on.
Oh, they're coming right at us. They're coming right at us.
Ready for action, 77, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points.
It looks like one airplane is so far out. But there's a bunch of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your 2013 Canadian Forces Snowbirds! flying is essential for our 2 inner pilots. Flying in the inner right wing position is Snowbird 2, Captain Patrick McIntosh from Windsor, Ontario. Captain McIntosh is an